Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to Esiwa Kago YouTube channel. I am glad to be here and to share with you some information that I have gathered. But before we go on, have you subscribed? Do you share? So I believe you do. And for those who haven't yet subscribed, please do so. And God will bless you. Okay. I know so many people are willing to submit their entry for the DV program that is ongoing, and as you know, the link will still remain still open up to date 9 of November. And so let's take a look at a question so many people been asking me, and one of them is about the passport. You have your passport, yeah, but it will be expiring before May of 2022. We are in 2021. It is going to be expiring before May of 2022. That is when the green cards will be announced. And possibly you win. What would happen if you win and the passport that you submitted during the entry is expired? I'm here to just give you the info you need about that. So if your passport number changes for any reason, maybe through expiration, you lost it and you got a new one, you will have to provide evidence as why it has changed to the Department of State, Kentucky Consular Center, which is the department that deals with green card at Kentucky, and that has to be submitted before they will schedule your DV interview. So DV of the green cards, they get announced. The outcome is May of each year after you play or you submit in October. Okay, so after they announce and you get selected, there is a whole year in between before you get to travel. So maybe or probably, if your number is not that much to be called sooner, then you will have to have your interview in 2023, although most of the green cards that will be won for the 2022 outcome in May, they're gonna be processed for 2023 year. So many of the interviews will appear or will be conducted in 2023. Okay, so what it means, between now and when your passport expires, if you get selected, between the time you get selected, before then you don't have to prove anything, even if it expires before May. But if you get selected, that is where a need comes in for you to explain to them why the number of your passport changed. So you will have to write to them, to Kentucky Consular Center, and you will have to explain why you had a different number and you have a new number. Maybe you can explain, my passport got stolen, but remember, you have to have proof of the two. You still have to have to be holding the old one and the new one, and you will have to send copies of both to them. I said copies, not originals. You will have to send copies of both, and both of them, they have to appear same names, same everything, apart from the number, because you do not have control of the number. It is the passport control center who determines what number they're gonna give you. So other than that, you have to have names written the same way. They have to match. Okay, so what you need to do, you will have to prove to them by sending your both passports, that is explaining why you had to change the number. And if you have invalid passport number on your DV entry, you will be ineligible for a DV. Even if you win, they won't process it. So the best suggestion I can make to you is to make a legible photocopy of the passport, the one that you used and the one that you have, and send it to the passport, to the consular in Kentucky. And you will have also to include your case number. Whenever you are sending any email to them, you will have to include your case number, the old passport and the new passport, and a letter explaining why your number changed. So you cannot just send in your passports to the consular. They don't know who you are yet. So you will have to do a photocopy of both, and then a letter including your case number. Your case number should always come first. What do I mean by case number? The case number, when you get selected that you are a winner for green card, there is the case number that the printout you're gonna make to say that you are selected. That page, it has a case number. And that case number, and I believe it is the same thing you got when you submitted your entry. You have the confirmation number. Now, after winning, you will have the case number. They will give you a page saying, so and so and so, you were selected. This is the case number for DV 2023. So that case number is a long number. So you will have to include it when you are writing to them, so that they can know who they are dealing with. The minute they read the case number, it is gonna pop your name and everything else and whatever you filled. So this is where they're gonna compare the old passport you have sent a copy, and now you explain with a letter why you had to have a different passport. You might say it was stolen, if it was stolen, if it has expired, if you lost it, anything, but you will have to prove having the old one. So if your passport gets stolen, what will you do? Like today, what will you do because you do not have a proof of it? So this is where I tell people, always make use of pictures. Always have the front page of your passport and the back page, so that it can show the number, your names, and everything. In case that passport gets stolen, there is something you have to prove that you were the holder of that passport, and indeed you are the one who applied with it, and now you have this new one. Because things do happen. A passport might get stolen. We cannot control that. But what can you show that you had a passport? You had it. You didn't just come up with a number, you know. So have a picture of your front page and the back page and any other page that you would think it is of importance on your passport document, and keep it with you in case you lose it, so that you can go for the second one, but you still have a proof of the first one. Okay. And they say a photocopy alone is not proof you entered a valid passport number on your entry, but it can help explain the situation. Of course, yeah, you can have a photocopy of your passport, yeah, but that doesn't mean that was a valid passport. But it is better than none. It can help you to explain a situation. So guys, always make sure you have a photocopy of your passport, and you also have a picture, because sometimes you might lose a photocopy, or it might even get messed up. It might even get wet, soaked with water. But a picture will never get lost, because we have Google now. We can save. We have iCloud. You can save your pictures there, anytime that you need to pull it, you can always have it. And you know what? The internet never forgets. Whenever you put it in iCloud or anywhere safe place that you can save your photos, you will always have an access to that photo. Even if it is after 100 years, it will still be there. So they will also have to make the final decision or determination depending on if you supported your case with enough evidence. Like I have told you, the only way to make this real is to just have the photocopies or the pictures of your old passport or the passport that you have now, so that in case of anything, you will be able to provide the copies and say, yeah, my passport got stolen or my passport got lost, but I have evidence of this, that I had this passport and this is my new passport now with this number. So that is the only way you can be able to prove indeed you had a passport once you applied for the green card. Because, you know, people can be like this. They can just come up with a number and go apply for green card without a passport, and later on go apply for passport, and they think they can change it to the I lost it, or to it was stolen, that is why I'm coming up with a new number. So you have to have evidence of the old one. This cannot be cooked because you will be needed to provide the old passport pictures or photocopies. So guys, I think that will be enough for today about passports. I hope you enjoy it and I hope you share it, and may you have a wonderful time. And never ever forget to keep on keeping on, because we have to, no otherwise. The only choice we have in this life is to keep on keeping on. All right, I'll see you on the next video. May God bless you so much.